One minute you're the father, and then you're not. Then you're going to marry the girl, then you're not. And then you turn around and pay the girl's hospital bill. I mean, what am I supposed to think?
I think we should come right out and tell her the truth.
No, Stuart. You promised. I told you I don't want anything more to do with him.
Maybe someone should find out. Like your wife, perhaps.
I wouldn't do that if I was you. Or you'll find out just how dirty I can play.
And you can meet Stuart's brother Daryl and his wife. They're coming for dinner too.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mum. Hey.
Hello, Diane, love. How's my favourite grandson?
Mum, aren't you going to introduce us?
Oh, pardon my manners. This is Daryl, my eldest, and his wife, Diane. And this is Lisa, Stuart's friend.
Hello.
Hi.
You two will have a lot in common. Lisa's just had a baby girl.
Really? When?
Last week.
Robert's 3 months.
You can compare notes over dinner. You are staying, aren't you, dear?
No, I don't want to intrude.
Oh, nonsense.
Mum, maybe Lisa has got something else planned?
Oh, she's just come out of hospital. She needs some decent food after the muck they serve in there. No, you are staying, dear, and that's that. Tell her, Tom.
Oh, yes, stay. Marge always cooks far too much.
And I'm going to put this little sleepyhead in the bedroom with Becky.
Thanks, Mum. How are you feeling? Still sore?
A bit.
Well, come on, sit down. What are you all drinking?
Beer, Dad.
Just some orange juice or something, thanks.
Oh, it'd be great having you all here for dinner. Just like Christmas.
Yeah, Dad. Great.
There's a concussion in 3. I'm just keeping him in overnight for OBS, and that's about it. Oh, there's a tonsillectomy scheduled for tomorrow at 8, but that shouldn't affect you.
G'day, gorgeous.
Hi. You working tonight?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, well, another lonely night at home with just my stereo for company, I suppose.
I better go and empty some bedpans. Excuse me, Dr. Warner. Certainly, Mr. Mills. Try to have fun without me.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
Good evening, Doctor. Good evening, Doctor. Sorry, what was that?
Just the tonsillectomy scheduled for tomorrow. Graham Whitfield's the anaesthetist. He should be popping in later to see the patient.
Right. Hey, have a good night.
And you too. So you're still seeing him then, are you?
Yeah. He's not that bad, you know. He was a perfect gentleman the other night.
Oh, you mean he opened the bedroom door for you?
No. We had a fun time on the beach, dinner afterwards, and he dropped me straight home, that's all.
Must have been one of his off days.
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not his type.
You're female, aren't you?
You should see their house, Lisa. Beautiful.
It isn't. It's a mess. You wait till Becky's running around. She'll have her fingers into everything.
We're all like that with little ones. No, I meant the house itself. It's all renovated. Oh, Daryl's done so well.
Yeah, really well.
Oh, come on, Stu. Your mother wasn't having a go at you.
I know.
No, of course not. It's just that we're so proud of Daryl with his job and all. But Stuart will be all right. Once he finds his niche in life, he'll do as well as his brother.
Hey, wow. That'd be great, wouldn't it, Daryl?
Shut up, Stuart.
Do you have a job, Lisa?
I did. A pharmacy assistant.
Wow, what a coincidence. Daryl's a pharmaceutical sales rep. You might easily have bumped into each other at some time.
I don't think so.
Mum, I don't go into every chemist shop in town, you know.
Well, it's just possible.
Will you have a job to go back to when the little one's grown a bit?
No, he couldn't keep it open for me.
Oh.
Oh, you poor thing. Must be very difficult on your own. I know I could never have coped, not without Tom.
Me neither. Daryl's great with the kids.
Talking of kids, I'd better check on them.
Oh, they'll let us know if they wake up.
All the same. Excuse me.
We're all like that with our first one, aren't we? Got to check that they're breathing.
Right, well, who's for dessert? Oh.
So what was it like in Bolivia, Doc? Guatemala. Hot, sticky.
Yeah. I bet they pay really good money for a foreign doctor over there, eh?
Not particularly.
Oh, come on.
Steve, you go there to help people who need it, not to make a fortune.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, they're here. Let's go, Doc.
Asthma coming through.
Number one, Sam.
Hang in there, Danny.
You're the boy's father.
Yeah, will he be all right?
I'm sure he will. How long's he been like this?
I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I tried to get him to take his Metformin, but he wouldn't. He's going to be okay, isn't he? He's not going to die.
Keep him out here. His panic will only make things worse.
Okay.
Come on, little man. You can do it. Thanks, Sam. Has the old man come down yet?
Yeah. Give you a bit of a hard time, did he?
It's no wonder the poor kid's got asthma with an old man like that.
Steve, he's not responding. He's panicking too much. Give me an Ampol Valium IV.
Valium.
Come on, move it.
So there we were, stuck in the morgue all night. The only good thing about it was at least the beer kept cold.
Excuse me, Dr. Warner. Acute asthma attack, 10-year-old kid. Dr. Ropater wants a Valium injection prepared.
Valium? Hold that thought.
Breathe slow.
Don't die. Please don't die.
Excuse me, sir. You did say Valium, didn't you, Doctor?
Yes. Excuse me, Dr. Ropater, we don't use Valium in cases like this anymore. Steve, 0.05 milligrams of adrenaline. Had no problems with Valium before. It'll calm the kid. It is now totally contraindicated in cases like this. Has been for years.
If you want someone to babysit, just give me a ring.
Thanks, I will.
And if you can get that material, I'll make up the jumpsuit.
That's very kind of you.
Oh, not at all. I'll be glad to have something to do on Saturday afternoons when Tom's watching the races.
Right. I hate to eat and run, but I think it's about time we got going, eh?
Why? It's still early.
Yes, the night is but up. I'll put some coffee on.
No. Look, I've got an early start in the morning, and it takes Melissa ages to get back to sleep when she's woken up, so let's go, eh?
She'll be all right.
We hardly see you these days.
Yes, what's another hour going to matter?
No, let him go, Dad. It's his usual disappearing act. He's getting good at it.
I'm warning you, Stuart.
What are you going to do, big brother? Beat me up?
Stop it, both of you. Stuart, I don't know what's got into you tonight, but your attitude leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you...
Yeah, okay, I've had enough of this. Let's go, eh?
Well, come on. Run away. That's your style, isn't it?
I don't know what you want from me, but just butt out of it, all right?
You know what I want!
Stuart, just shut up. Sorry.
Well, now see what you've done. What on earth's wrong with you?
What do you think? You've all been sitting here playing happy families, saying how wonderful Daryl is and what a wonderful family him and Diane have got. Well, how do you think that makes Lisa feel?
Oh.
You've upset your mother. I think you've said enough, young man.
More than enough.
I told Danny not to play football, but he wouldn't listen to me. Ran off, he did.
Did you get him to take his preventative inhalation first? That's the brown one.
Of course not. I told him outright that he wasn't to go.
In future, it might be better if you were to encourage him to remember his inhalation. And take it easy on him rather than banning him outright.
But he shouldn't play sport at all, should he?
Well, as long as he takes the right approach, there's no reason why he shouldn't. I have to say, Mr. Miller, the way you reacted didn't help. If you get all head up, it's only going to make matters worse. It's up to you to try and calm Danny down. Has he been shown how to breathe in case of an attack?
Yes, well, I think so. He was staying with his mother at the time.
Well, it might be a good idea if you were to learn the procedure as well. I'll arrange for an asthma educator to call.
Fine. Thanks.
Okay.
That business before with the other doctor, what was that all about?
Oh, that was nothing. Just a difference of opinion, that's all. Happens all the time.
Lisa! Wait! Lisa.
Why did you have to say anything? Why couldn't you just keep quiet?
He can't be allowed to get away with it so easy. My mum and dad think he is the best thing since sliced bread.
So what's the point in hurting them by telling them the truth? I don't want to break up a marriage. Diane's lovely. I don't love Daryl anymore, and I don't want to take him away from her. I just want to forget the whole thing ever happened.
He has to face up to it.
Forget it, Stuart. Just leave it alone.
Cup of coffee, Hone?
No thanks.
There we are, Doctor, with my compliments.
What are these for?
I thought you might like to brush up on a few of the latest techniques. You're obviously a little rusty. No one uses Valium in child asthma cases anymore.
Say, Alison, been to many nightclubs since you came to the city?
None. Why?
Well, I know this place that is so hot, you gotta wear asbestos Reeboks. They've got this laser light show, which you just gotta see, and the music
Don't
is...
tell me. Loud and funky, right?
You got it.
You only have to tell me the name sometime. I'll get Chris to take me there.
I don't know why I bother.
Face it, Steve, your opposition is big league.
Are you still okay for dinner tonight?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Steve knows this hot nightclub we could go to if you're interested.
Oh, I don't think so. Any place that would let him in isn't high on my list of venues.
No one. Hey, I'm gonna go catch you later.
Right. Morning.
Can you arrange another appointment for Mr. Castle, please, Marjorie?
Yes, certainly, Dr. Roper.
More leech treatment needed, no doubt.
Was that crack aimed at you or me?
Me.
You two still haven't signed the peace treaty then?
I discovered some treatment I was giving a patient last night was a little out of date. He took great delight in pointing it out to me.
Just as well he studied medicine and not diplomacy.
Stuart! Stuart!
I have got nothing to say to you, Daryl.
Well, I've got something to say to you, pal. What's the idea of taking Lisa home last night?
I had no idea you and Diane were coming.
Well, you shouldn't have taken her there in the first place.
It was her idea. She wanted to tell them about the baby's father. You know, all that bull about you being in prison.
You shouldn't have anything to do with her.
I shouldn't have.
It's none of your business, and it still isn't.
Hey, I'll do a deal with you, mate. You start acting like the caring, responsible father that everyone thinks you are. And then I'll butt out.
No. You'll butt out anyway. You won't go near her, and you will never take her anywhere near Mum and Dad's again. Do you understand?
I am not gonna dump her like you did. How are you gonna stop me from seeing her, Daryl? You gonna get Mum and Dad to ground me? Because then you'd have to tell the truth, wouldn't you? Then we'd know what you're really like. Go on. Funny thing is, I used to think you were the best.
So you didn't have breakfast this morning?
Oh, no, just a cup of tea. I didn't feel much like it.
And you've been having these pains for several weeks now?
Yeah, on and off. Months, probably.
Excuse me, Dr. Fleming, I've left some notes.
So what do you reckon, eh, Doc? Touch of indigestion?
Well, it's possible, but... Well, just a moment. Can you spare a moment? Can you give me a second opinion?
You're asking me? I'm about 10 years behind, remember?
Okay, abdo pains for some weeks. History of arteriosclerosis. Hasn't eaten for several hours.
So it doesn't sound like indigestion, eh?
No. Mr. Slade, I'd like Dr. Rolpater to give his opinion if you wouldn't mind.
Got your beat, eh? Oh, that's the spot. You found it, Doc?
Anything?
Yes. I think it's an aortic aneurysm. You can feel the pulse. It's about 6 centimeters.
All right.
I'm glad we got that sorted out. Can you give me some pills for it?
I'm afraid not. I think you have what we call an aneurysm. We'll take a scan just to make sure. But I think you'll need surgery right away.
That's serious?
Very. It could rupture at any time.
Oh, no. The wife said I could drop dead at any minute. If she finds out she was right, I'll never hear the end of it.
What are you doing tonight? Fancy the movies?
Nah,
Maybe Alison will want to go.
forget it, man. She's going out with Dr. Sleaze again. I just heard them talking about it.
That girl, she's asking for trouble.
What can you do? She won't listen to anyone.
Young girls like that, they need to be looked after. Big city, bright lights, something's bound to turn their heads.
Yeah, right. Look what happened to you when you came here.
I'm serious. Do you want to see her heart broken by Wham Bam Warner?
Nah. Poor kid. I mean, what can you do? Someone's got to look after her, man. Yeah. That means us.
Must be a blessing for you having all the latest equipment on hand.
Beats working off a dirty kitchen table with a bottle of ether and a blunt scalpel.
Was it really that bad?
No, but don't tell Chris Warner, he'd be disappointed. Can you tie that bleeder off?
Yep. So how's it going living at Jenny's?
Fine.
No problems with Nick?
No, he's a bit wild, but he's okay. He just doesn't like McKenna playing surrogate father.
Oh, I can understand that. So, why didn't you get a place on your own?
It suits me.
Sorry, didn't mean to pry.
Here it is. Clamps and trouser graft, please. It was an indigestion.
Hi, Stuart. How was your day?
Okay. Listen, Mum. I'm sorry about last night, okay?
It's all right, Stuart. I understand. I'm just sorry that you and your brother don't get on better. And you used to be so close.
Yeah, we were until...
Lisa called today. She left a letter. She explained why you were so upset last night. She's really a lovely girl. I'm really proud of the way you stood by her and helped her through a difficult time, Stuart. Shame she got involved with such an awful boyfriend.
She's gone.
Yes, well, she didn't have much to stay for. It's better that she should be nearer her family. They'll look after her, in spite of everything.
That's one shift I'm glad to see the end of.
Oh, me too.
I could really kick myself for missing the aneurysm. I'm glad you were there.
Oh, it's easily missed. We were lucky.
Luck had nothing to do with it. And don't pretend you're not feeling pretty pleased with yourself.
Feel free to talk loudly next time Chris Warner's in the room. Eh?
I will.
Hey, how about a drink to unwind?
Oh, no, thank you.
Look, I wasn't trying to...
I know. I just don't go for drinks after work. Thanks, but no thanks.
Well, we've talked about medicine and the clinic and the rugby and the weather. Let's get on to something a bit more interesting.
Like what?
Like you. It's a subject I don't know very much about.
Wow, we won't have much of a conversation then, will we? There's nothing to tell. I'm boring. Just a country hick. You're so much more interesting. Aren't all your family doctors?
No, only most of them. The good old Warner clan. Held together by family bonds and stocks and shares and the old school tie. Pillars of the establishment.
Mm-hmm. So you don't get on with them?
No, not particularly. They can't quite understand that I want to make my own way in life. It's beyond their comprehension. Guess I'm the black sheep.
So what would have you done if you hadn't been a doctor?
Bus conductor. Test pilot, who knows? It's getting late. I better get you back home, to bed.
Why are we watching this? Nothing else on?
It's boring, man. Who wants to watch bees sticking their heads into flowers all the time? I reckon I go to bed.
Yeah, me too. Early shift in the morning. Yeah, what's that?
Thanks for a wonderful night.
Anytime, pretty lady.
Would you like to come in for a coffee?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, you're still up?
Oh, hi. Terrific show on TV. G'day, Chris.
Come in, sit down and watch.
I don't know, Mum. I just wish Stuart and I could get on better, you know? I don't know what's got into him lately.
Oh, he's just going through a stage. You were like that at his age. Well, not quite the same, but you did have your off days.
No, he's just taken this business with Lisa to heart. Now she's shot through on him. He'll probably take a few days to get over it.
Shot through?
Yeah, she's got a cousin in the country or something, but I've got a feeling she won't be back.
How's Stuart taking it?
Hard. Very hard.
With one obvious exception, your whole family are such nice people and have been so good to me. I can never hurt them by telling them the truth. And I don't want you to either. Please, Stuart, do this for me. And don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll get on with my life and you'll be able to get on with yours. Thank you for everything you've done for Becky and me. Love, Lisa.
Are you sure you won't stay a while longer?
Oh, no, I'd better go. Catch you tomorrow.
Bye, thanks.
Gosh, this stuff is awesome.
Yep, them Hungarian directors sure know how to show it like it is.
Very funny, guys.
You mind out the way, please, Alison?
Oh, sure, you always love watching black and white movies with subtitles.
It's good.
Well, where's Chris? Has he gone?
As if you didn't know.
I didn't realise. You Sam? What?
Oh, no. Sorry. See you later, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
Sick of you two.
What do we do?
Where are you going?
Since I can't get any privacy around here, I'm going to spend the night with Chris.
Alison!
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place, yesterday's another place, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see Shortland Street.
This program was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.